It's Gen X versus Gen Z versus Generation Alpha on the ultimate generational cook-off. Skibbity toilet indeed. Today we're gonna find out which generation made the best chefs. Now, we got Trevor.
Yeah.
Representing Gen Z, the Zillennial himself.
You know it, it's Trevor. What's up?
Fortnite or whatever. And I will not be representing the millennials today. I'm representing generational Alpha. Come here, Drew.
Hi.
My guy.
Oh.
Tell him your favorite thing about being a Gen Alpha overlord.
I have a lot of technology. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Like
That's basically.
That's what the aliens say when they invade Earth. They're about to destroy you. Then representing Gen X, the forgotten generation, Joel Stein.
Yeah.
I'm not a chef.
He's not a chef. He is an extra from the movie Reality Bites.
Is that all you know about Gen X?
Mostly, yeah. That and your parents learned about divorce for the first time, I think.
That hurts. That's gonna take me
Sorry,
a
wait,
while.
are your parents, are they split up?
Of course.
Yeah, that makes sense. We're all gonna be making a dish with the same 3 ingredients, but then we have each brought a secret generational ingredient. Then we're gonna have a judge blind taste test each dish to see if they can tell which generation made which and which generation reigns supreme.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to get to it?
Yeah.
Drew, we're gonna smoke it.
Yeah.
Well, it's Gen Z Trevor back at it again, showing some boomers, and Josh is millennial. We got a good friend, Joel Stein, good buddy, Generation X. There's also an Alpha, so that's really big. The most threatening of the generations to me, honestly. I'm making some salmon. I'm making some fried salmon sando, a little bang bang sauce, and some White Claw pickles, because this is my ingredient. This is just watermelon White Claw, just screams Gen Z. So I'm gonna get this simmering in a little pan here. You really want it to just do that when you pour it in.
I've
And
never
you-
tried White Claw.
You've never tried, well, can we get a White Claw? I used all this one. Hold on, here we go.
It doesn't taste like anything.
Go to hell!
Hey, I'm Joel Stein. I'm a member of Gen X. None of us in Gen X think generation, care about our generation. I once wrote a cover for Time magazine called the Me, Me, Me generation, describing you millennials.
You suck!
My first job out of college was working for Martha Stewart. This is the Martha Stewart softball team t-shirt. And I was so proud of this dish that I'm about to make that I, on like one of my first weeks, walked up to Susan Spungen, who was in charge of all the recipes and food there. And I was like, got a little gift for you, a recipe you can put in your little magazine. And I told her it was salmon with raspberry sauce. And she said to me, that's so 80s. And I didn't know food could like be of a time period yet. And I just thought she was a jerk. And now I know she was very, very right. Oh, and my ingredient is balsamic vinegar because there was this whole California movement where we just ate sun-dried tomatoes, pine nuts, sometimes with basil and a pesto, and artichoke hearts, and we just drank this. They never came this small. Like our balsamic vinegars were like Costco sized. Oh yeah. That is delicious.
The White Claw of the 80s.
It is.
Take it away,
So we're gonna
Drew.
make like a cooked salmon sushi thing
Heck
with.
yeah, we are. What are people in your generation eating?
When I bring seaweed most of the time to my school, a lot of people are like, "Can I have some? Can I have some?" It's like, so like basically seaweed.
The children are trading seaweed as currency on the lunch
No,
yard now?
no, what? No.
All right, do me a favor, grab like a pinch of that salt and just, big pinch. Now, when I say pinch, so this is that's a Drew pinch. I need you a chef pinch. That's a big chef pinch, and you're gonna sprinkle that all over the
Wait, is
salmon.
this good? This is.
So this is a process called curing. Take your hands, rub that salt in. That's the perfect amount of salt. Yeah, gotta get your hands dirty. And now we're gonna flip it over, do the same thing to that side.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. You ever done this before?
No.
I'm here to make your vision come to life.
And then I'm gonna make a bang bang sauce. Pretty simple. I'm just gonna add some mayo, a little bit of sriracha, a little bit of Thai chili going in there as well. And not a common ingredient in bang bang sauce, but one that I'm being forced to use is figs. Everyone loves figs, except me.
I don't know if dried figs are gonna roast, but I will use all these ingredients. A little butter, a little bit of honey, but that balsamic's really sweet, so I'm gonna pretend to use some honey. I'm gonna use a little bit of cinnamon. This is all gonna go on a salad. Why is it coming out so slowly? I need like a gallon of this. All right.
What cultural or economic factors do you think led to the balsamic boom?
Why'd you ask that question like it was an SAT essay?
I don't know.
What cultural economic factors, what?
Why did Gen X love balsamic so much? What happened?
Well, okay, so when I was a kid, there were 2 good apples plus Red Delicious. So we just didn't have that many foods in our supermarkets. There was like iceberg and romaine. So then we got a bunch of stuff, and it all seemed to have come, in my imagination, from Italy. They were new, we used them everywhere.
Eel sauce. You know when you get sushi, you get that like sweet brown sauce on it? You like that stuff?
No, my dad does though.
You do-
and Grayson, but most of the time, no.
We're gonna make it. We gotta do something with the figs. Did you fart?
No.
Drew, if you farted legally, you have to tell me.
It didn't.
They call that a
heard that.
squeaker.
What?
Are you aware of your generation? Like you see people older than you, maybe by like 10 years, and you're like, they are a different generation than me who cares about different things.
I haven't really thought about that I've been good. This is a good generation.
So here's the thing about my generation, the millennials. We thought we were like the best. We were like, we're gonna save everyone. We're gonna make this the best world ever. We were
Well,
arrogant.
Well, too bad.
You're
Because I'm
right.
the end of generation that grown up with technology, so I am
He's
the
right.
superior generation.
He's correct. He's correct. I don't. You know, I've never used an iPad.
No,
I don't know how to use it. How often do you use an iPad?
I'm not that often.
Oh,
but-
thank God. Oh, the iPad kids. They're not all gonna destroy us. Trevor, why do you think Gen Z loves White Claws over light beer?
I think that maybe it's just younger generations don't love the taste of beer. Maybe it's like a carb thing.
The purpose is to be lower calories, or why am I drinking this?
Oh, so what happened is people found out that like piss flavored sparkling water beer was bad, and so they turned it into watermelon flavored sparkling water. Legally, this is a beer.
It's sweet beer.
Yeah, correct.
Oh.
It's Zima.
It's Zima!
It's Zima!
It's for me!
It's Gen Zima.
Oh, I used to drink that in high school. Now I like it.
Sorry, Trevor, go ahead.
I'm honestly doing nothing. So I'm glad that you had something there. I'm putting these these cucumbers in there, and then I'm just gonna pour some of that over the top. And that's called cooking.
All right, I'm gonna drizzle. We like to drizzle. This almost looks like a coulis, which is a word we like to use a lot back then. All right, I'm gonna shove this in the oven for very little reason. It'll warm up with the goat cheese. All right, and now I'm gonna make the salmon and I cook it as if I'm camping. What is this?
Are you aware that they call Gen X the DIY generation?
Really?
That's a real thing, yeah.
What did we DIY?
Everything, because your parents, both of them were finally in the workforce.
Yeah, that's true. I made dinner for my family once a week. And I made burger logs, which are a food I invented that you guys should make, because there were never enough hamburger buns. There'd always be extra hot dog buns. So I took hamburger meat, I put some barbecue sauce in it because I was an aspiring wannabe chef, and then I would make hamburger logs. They were a huge hit.
Hey everyone, speaking of being marketed to, you should go check out sport.com because they have a series called 10 Items or Less, and it's their new interview show. And they had friend of the show, Nick DiGiovanni, on to talk about, yeah, big claps. Just talk about, stuff that he loves, stuff that he makes, his favorite grocery store items, all that spork stuff. He was over there chatting it, so go check it out. You probably can guess what I'm gonna do here. See, we got our flour and a cornstarch mixture, unseasoned. Seasoned. Don't laugh at my process. That's seasoned. Egg and panko. I'm gonna fry the salmon. I don't know why I'm trying that on that long.
All right, I'm gonna use a lot of oil because I'm gonna crisp this. Well, everyone's disgusted with the amount of oil I used.
Gen Z doesn't eat seed oils.
I'm gonna wander off camera to get a tiny bit of water. You're not gonna like that. You know what? I won't even. I know that's gonna make you mad, so I'll just use White Claw. Hold on.
There he is.
I just wanna see. Well, that's hot. That's hot. What is this stuff?
Yeah, it's all the chemicals.
That wasn't just alcohol. You drink this? This is like
mix it with oil and heat it up first.
So we're gonna use this. We're gonna use this.
Love it. Tell me about these seaweed snacks. 'Cause these were like super new when I was a kid. A couple kids brought these. Look at him, man. Look at him.
Here we go. I'm gonna pop. Oh my god, I made a mess. And I'm gonna put some white pepper on the salmon. Gonna get that going in the cornstarch flour. I did it again. See, that's one thing about Gen Z is we really repeat our mistakes and get stuck in horrible cycles.
So now I just want to sear this. It's just gonna take a little while, and then we're gonna put it in the oven. Meanwhile, so this is the sauce that's gonna ruin this meal. I remember I made it for some woman and I was so proud of this dish. And she told me how delicious it was. And then she was rich and she could cook, it turned out, because I was at her apartment and we had to go somewhere and she's like, oh, I'll just make a quick souffle. Then she made like in a half hour a souffle and I was like, oh, she ate my salmon with raspberry sauce and pretended to like it. I'm just realizing she really liked me.
Call her.
Do you have a phone?
Yeah. I'm gonna blend this up. You ever go to the dentist? Does this inspire fear?
Kind of.
Just step back, this is dangerous. I'm a professional. I'll shield you with my body. Nailed it. I have such protective instincts. All right, we're blending up the sauce. You gotta try this. Where's he at? I don't see him.
I'm right here.
Is he?
Back here.
I'm gonna go in the egg, get that nice and coated.
Trevor, earlier you described Gen Alpha as, quote, a threat.
Yeah,
Why do you think that?
because they're funnier than me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I got a friend I play video games with. His name is Alex. He's so funny. But like the stuff he says, it's like sometimes I don't even get it. But he's saying it and I'm like, this is hilarious.
You have a friend who's a child?
Well, no, he's like higher end Gen Alpha, He's like 19.
How old is this boy you're talking to?
Okay, weird.
So I was just checking to see how crispy the skin had gotten. And thanks to the White Claw, it really crisped up nicely. I'm pretty happy with that. And then I'm just gonna bake it.
This has panko on it. I'm gonna put it in the fryer. I'm always looking at Taylor. I love looking at the close-up. How's it going, guys? This is going in the fryer. This is gonna fry. I don't know how long you guys wanna hang out. Feel free.
I'm gonna slice up some of the salmon. I'm gonna try and slice it into planks. You wanna eat some raw fish?
No.
You don't wanna eat this?
What?
What if I eat it? You dare me to?
No. I don't want it. Well, I can actually eat it.
That's good stuff, man.
I can actually eat it if I want to.
Yeah, I'm
What?
cool with your mom.
It's
It's very thin. You put this on a bagel with cream cheese. It's called a schmear.
That's good.
You took that like a champ. That's rad. Let's put the rice down. You ever made a sushi roll?
No.
All right, man. So grab this, put some rice down, and then I can help you kind of like pat it out.
Yeah, I couldn't. So how do I?
You
so
gotta
I
do
just,
like 10 times that. 10 times that.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. You gotta dig deep,
Like-
Drew. And then you can take your hands, dip it in the water. All right, so you wanna get this as even as possible, and you want it to be pretty thin. You wanna know a funny thing about getting old?
But
Is, because like, I grew up with teachers, and for me, they were like authority figures. But then, when you get like 24, 25, you have friends start to become teachers. And you're like, oh no, not them. Oh, were my teachers doing that? Oh God. You'll get there. You'll get there eventually. And you'll remember this conversation. It'll be like, Kyle?
what are you saying?
Nothing. No.
These are good raspberries. When I was a boy, you couldn't get raspberries in the winter. Fly raspberries from Chile for you because you feel like raspberries. All right. Well, this is just straight up vinegar. You know what? I'm gonna keep it Gen X. A little bit of this. I can't believe I used to make women eat this. I can't believe they did it. Oh, a lot of dill. There's gonna be some dill in the salmon too, and it's done.
Joel, all the professional cooks over here are completely horrified with the combination of flavors in that pot.
You know what though? They're gonna love it. You know why? 'Cause we're on a date.
All right, Drew, now we gotta lay down the seaweed. You're gonna take 6 of these. You're gonna place it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna slice up some more fish. You got it?
Okay.
Do you like bagels? Do you eat them?
Yes.
So this is gonna be kind of like bagels with the cream cheese and the fish in there. Sushi.
Okay.
I think you're gonna like it.
I've had salmon on bagels before. They were good.
I think you're gonna love this. I think we're gonna make some magic today. All right.
What would you?
Take 3 cucumber pieces and go 1, 2, 3. I saw you snacking on cucumbers earlier, so I know you like cucumbers. There. My guy.
First, I'm gonna reveal my second outfit of the evening. Don't worry, you look so uncomfortable to see a 53-year-old man take off his shirt. That's the right answer to that. So this is to represent my generation. This is the most important thing to my generation is David Letterman. Like I got this at some kind of taping in the 80s. I'll be making, this I also made. It's like a mixed green, maybe arugula back then or now, salad with goat cheese that's been warmed up and some honey mustard vinaigrette. That was also very important to me back then. We liked everything sweet. So these have been frozen. Add a little thyme, very little thyme apparently. Some salt and pepper, real complainer. Okay, so I'm gonna dip these in some egg white, a little panko. You're gonna like these. This is gonna bring most of you to a place you've never been before, a place called the early 90s. Okay, I'm gonna deep fry this. Not for very long, I just wanna get them crispy. I'll let them sit there for a second, but not long. All right, oh, they're brown. This is good, this is perfect. Look at that, guys. Oh, this is gonna be so good on the salad. You guys, you're in for a treat.
Now, cream cheese.
I've eaten cream cheese before.
What are you talking about?
Where do I put it?
Actually put it right there. Yeah, there you go. I think we're ready to roll up now. I'm actually gonna do something crazy. Check this out.
Can I eat the long one?
What?
The long piece of salmon.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
You're getting protein goals for the day, man.
I like it.
What are you doing? Buy strides after this? Little chest trap workout? You wanna go hit the gym? What are we doing? All right.
That looks good.
I botched the roll job. I botched the roll job so hard because I didn't trust myself. I need you to know that, Drew. The best thing you can do in life, trust yourself.
Okay.
And don't listen to strange men who have cooking shows.
That's so millennial. All right, let me taste this. It's gonna taste like raspberries. Yep, it just tastes like raspberries. All right, I guess duck à l'orange is okay, but fruit and meat, it's never my thing. I mean, I shouldn't say never, it clearly was my thing, but it's no longer my thing. Oh, it doesn't even look. It's really just about this presentation. I didn't get laid a lot, but the fact that I did it all after giving someone this. All right, and on the side of this is gonna be the salad. I believe in the salad. So I was super into honey mustard. I kind of still like the idea of honey mustard. I kind of still do. It's so sweet. It's got the balsamic, so we're gonna go light because it's real sweet. Add some yellow peppers. And then we're gonna plate this. Did I go too light with this dressing?
Joel, what foods did you associate with your parents' generation?
My mom enjoyed putting Saucy Susan on a chicken. Saucy Susan's a 70s ingredient. It's a bottle. I think it's duck sauce, basically.
Yeah, we have Saucy Susan here. There's a smiling white girl with pigtails on the jar.
Yeah, everyone was white when I grew up.
Now we're gonna unroll this. Hopefully this works. Drew, I'm not gonna BS you. I've never done this before. All right, I'm gonna trim this a little bit. Drew, eat that. Drew, I got another one.
Thank you.
There you go, buddy. All right, we're gonna go into some tempura batter, and then this is gonna go into panko breadcrumbs. Hold on. Drew, how you doing with that sushi roll back there? You chilling? All right, cool. You see what's going on here, though? Mm-hmm. Got this crusted in panko. Now we're gonna fry it. All right. Yeah, stand back though, because deep fryers are dangerous. No, go this way. Go this way.
I'm gonna do that.
And nothing to it but to do it. Run! Drew, run!
Okay.
I have a bun here. That's what the salmon's gonna go on. I have my sauce. Salmon was on there. Don't put the bun on there. Put the bun on the counter. Surely nothing bad was there. Sauce. And here's the thing. There's so many figs in this. Don't love it, but you know, I am bound to the will of others. Do you always cook with a towel over your shoulder?
100%. At home, I will only cook with a towel. You're with me on this? I will only cook with a towel. And this one's skimpy. I like a bigger towel. Is that unusual?
No, well,
I'm not a
I think
professional.
it might be like a Gen X thing. I think like I enjoy it, but I always see my dad, anytime he's cooking, he always has a towel over his shoulder.
Do I seem like your dad?
I think you and my dad would get along. I
Yeah.
think you could be friends. You don't seem like him though. Okay, I've got my pickles. Actually, I want to try the pickles. Who knows how these taste with White Claw? Brian. You actually taste watermelon. That's incredible. Yeah. I didn't think you were actually gonna get White Claw because White Claw doesn't taste like anything, but somehow it tastes more like White Claw than a White Claw does.
All right, here. You drink that sauce. You love it. Kid loves the figs.
What is this?
It's the fig sauce. It's the fig unagi sauce.
No.
I think if you just give it.
I've
let's try
tried it already.
Here, eat the end.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Never had this. It's hot, but it's good.
Hot sushi. What'll Jen Alba think of next? Go on that. No, it's good. You get that too.
Still haven't finished this one.
This is the thick sushi roll. This is a thick boy sushi roll. It's looking pretty good though, huh? Do we put the sauce on? I think we have to.
Okay.
We're doing it, man. Wait, check it out. Do you want to know a cool chef trick?
What?
Try and draw your best like zigzag on this cutting board right now. That's really good. And then the chef trick is I do this and eat it.
And then I got cabbage, and I'm gonna hit it with some little green onions here. Is there anything else I can do? Pep this up. Really give it that Gen Z flair. Oh, I got an idea. Here we go. Check this out. Yeah, buddy. Thank you.
All right, as Emerald used to say, Emerald. I was on it. I sat on his show once while he cooked. I ate Emerald's food, and I told him, boom, bam.
Bam.
It's your.
Boom is the Costco guys.
Boom's the Costco guys. This is not a 5 boom dish. Bam.
Woo! Yeah, buddy. One more. Keep going. Keep going. Just a little bit. That's perfect. Now take it. Take it out. We're gonna do it. Go.
Okay.
Let me go. Yeah.
Boom.
There you have it. You got. Hit him with the boom chakalaka.
Boom.
Dang.
shakalaka.
Boom chakalaka indeed.
Hi. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one here. Eating sushi on camera is one of my greatest fears in life because I can't do it. I can't do it in one bite. But I love that this is fried. What a sense of fun. Sorry, I've just absolutely mangled this piece of sushi. I'm gonna use a fork and don't yell at me about it. Just come on, everyone. Shut up.
Don't do that.
I love it. A lot. It's so. You really? Oh wait. I'm getting notes from the sidelines here.
You love raspberries?
I'm gonna try it with sauce. Delicious. Really fried sushi it's so good. I like the look of this. Because it looks like we have like some goat cheese medallions here. Is that right?
Beans. I don't know what they are.
I'm starting with that. This is like a really berry forward salmon, isn't it? I don't know if I've ever had such a berry forward salmon, but I'm excited to try
What's your
it.
first clue that there's berries on that dish?
Does that have jam on it? Actually tastes good. I'm gonna eat some of the goat cheese with some of the salmon. Am I doing it right? There's a lot of components to this dish, so I just want to make sure I'm getting like a little bit of everything. I think there's some walnuts on here too.
Wait, we have a can of whipped cream.
Oh my God, go get it. On that
Are you
plate.
getting any generational cues from these first 2 dishes?
As an elder millennial, this has like very strong Gen X vibes for me. Like a salad with goat cheese on it is like, that feels like very like 90s, I think. And I don't know, and berries on salmon, I don't know, I don't remember. I was on drugs all the time.
If you were on a date and someone served you the thing you ate, do you think you would have a second?
Have a second date with someone who made this? Absolutely. Even though they're maybe kind of old.
It's okay.
And then this looks like a Gen Z sandwich to me.
It just looks like a sandwich.
Wow. It's a big fat piece of salmon on a sandwich. I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
Everything, I don't know. That feels millennial to me, but I don't think millennials are represented here. Okay, I'm gonna try the pickles now. They're not very strongly pickly, but maybe they're a little fishy tasting, but I think that might just be from the salmon.
And maybe also, in addition to which is the best, which person you would most likely date?
Answer carefully.
I can't believe you guys have, like, you're setting me up like there's cops in the back waiting to arrest me. As I already said, I think this is the Gen X dish. There are a lot of berries on the salmon. And I didn't even eat just like one of the untreated ones, but it's fun. The goat cheese medallions are delicious, and I love that. And then I'm gonna say that this is the Gen Alpha dish. I really honestly can't tell you exactly why. I don't even know a lot about Gen Alpha. I forgot to have kids, so I don't interface with them very often. But as I said, I think that this feels very Gen Z to me. It feels millennial leaning Gen Z. I think that my favorite was probably the sushi.
All right, we got our Gen Alpha here. This is Drew. He indeed made the sushi. You nailed all of the generations. Give it up for Drew, your official champion. Again, he's gonna be our boss in at least 10 years.
Good job. That was so good.
Answer all the questions, though.
Your goat cheese medallions are delicious.
I don't like it.
You want to know?
I
what
would
was in
date
the
those.
pickles?
Oh yeah, what was in the pickles?
White Claw, watermelon.
Okay, that's super fun. I'm sorry. Yeah, it just had some fish juice on it.
Brine and White Claw.
Gwyneth, thank you so much for your fair and impartial judging. Drew, you're a rock star, and boy, you can eat more raw salmon than anyone I've ever seen. You can find Drew when he's my boss in 15 years. I'll be answering all his emails. Joel, tell him where they can find you.
In 15 years, I'll be dead.
Sadly.
You got anything to plug while you're alive?
I'm past that.
All right, see y'all next time.
Super Gen X.
Nothing for me.
Oh, Trevor, sorry, what do you got going on?
Yeah,
that's fantastic. We'll see you guys. Spork does a new interview series called 10 Items or Less. Check it out at spork.com to see Nick DiGiovanni's favorite grocery store items and hacks.